channel today, and we are doing a brand new Sims 4 speed build today. And so today is definitely going to be a really great day, just because I'm excited to say that I'm finally happy with a build that I took so long on, that I'm proud on the end result, just because my friend Avalyn here on YouTube had made a tutorial on how to make skylights with the roof tool, and I'm so proud that I found that tutorial. If you guys want to watch it, I will leave the link down below in the description, but I am not kidding. When I found that tutorial and watched it and kind of did, the build along with her, it blew my mind on how simple and easy it was, that I'm like, why have I not been using this method all my life in The Sims 4 ever since we got the glass roof update in The Sims a while back ago? But now that we have it, and now that I watched the tutorial, I'm literally gonna probably end up using that method in every single build I do from now on, because the way the roofs and the glass roofs look, it reminds me of Hey Arnold a little bit, because with Hey Arnold, the TV show on Nickelodeon, Arnold lives at the very top of the apartment building, and he has like a little bit of a skylight, and I want to recreate his apartment like building block with his room with this roofing style. So I'm pumped, I'm inspired, I'm excited for more builds, because in the past couple of days I've been taking breaks off of videos and also focusing on myself a lot more, and I'm proud about that. All that time away from YouTube and Twitch, it gave me the inspiration to come up with new and improved builds in different styles, and something that you probably haven't seen before on my channel, but probably on somebody else's channel, but in my own quirky and weird way that I try to do. And this is one of the many builds that I have done or thought of so far that's coming to the channel, whether it's Sims 4 or Sims 2. And I asked you guys on my Instagram stories not that long ago on what kind of Sims 2 builds you want to see, and I've written all those down on my planner alongside some Sims 4 builds you left on the community tab, and also like Twitter and stuff like that. So I am happy that I have all those in my possession, written down to build and just kind of implement on what I kind of want to do. And I am surprised. I am literally surprised that you guys want to see more abandoned builds. I love abandoned builds. Abandoned builds are like my life, like my life's work, I would say. Because, I don't know, I'm probably the one person who spends way too much time in terrain tools and terrain painting and landscaping, but I'm not ashamed, because I love those things, and it makes the build more ugly and grungy. Ugly in a good way. I don't know how you would make ugly in a good way. Either way, I just spend my time terrain painting and terrain editing and doing all the things with terrain and making it all grungy and old and creepy like. So it brings me to say that I probably will end up making a Walking Dead save file and finishing it, because I love The Walking Dead. The TV show, the video game, the whole franchise, the comic books. I'm a fanatic Walking Dead stan. Yeah. That's how I feel. And so this build is actually in my normal Sims 4 save file that I've been working on for the past couple of months on and off. And I've been saying it a lot on and off for the save file, just because sometimes I lose inspiration to build some builds, and sometimes I realize that I build so much that it could literally go into the save file. So let's just say I'm working on my save file and it's literally halfway done. I just have to make some of the rest of the Sims and the rest of the houses, and then it'll be done. And eventually, whenever we get university or whatever type of pack we'll get next with a new world, I'll add on to that, and so on and so forth, and we'll have more content. Baby content. Yes. And so for the sake of this build, it is actually a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom house. The bathroom is on the first floor, and the bedroom is actually on the second floor. So this is a really interesting build, because the way I did this is that I took what Avalyn did in her tutorial, but made the room a little bit bigger and functionable, where you could have a legit huge bedroom inside of the roof. And I've done this too in my own type of quote-unquote tutorial, where I made a roof room, but the thing was my tutorial, it was an actual roof room, where I literally took a roof and put furniture inside of that roof and called it a room, and it was functionable and it worked. And so I'm basically doing the same thing, but I'm actually making an actual room inside of a roof. I don't know how to interpret that, because I don't explain things well, actually. I should probably stop explaining things and just like tell you guys how I did it, basically, which I pretty much am. Because I took the roof, I used a lot of different roof different type of roof types and put them all together. So like there's like multiple different types of roof types in this one build. I would say probably about 12 different roof types, shapes, and whatever on top of this that I had to make the room functionable. And I actually, you know, now that I remember, I forgot. No, I didn't. I almost said I forgot a shower, but I didn't. I have a shower and a toilet on the first floor, and I put the sink in the kitchen, because every single time, I don't know if anyone has this glitch, it might not be a glitch, it just might be just a thing in The Sims 4, but every single time my Sims want to clean the dishes, they walk to the bathroom to wash the dishes. We eat off those plates. We don't wash our plates in the bathroom, that's dirty. We use the kitchen sink for that. So to avoid all that issue, I was like, let's just go ahead and leave no sink in the bathroom, only one sink in the kitchen. And I only used base game and cats and dogs for the sake of this build, just because I'm going to try my best to limit myself with packs, because I have all the packs. And I have a tendency of using every single pack that I have and have no budget. Yeah. There's no budget for this one. At first it was gonna be a budget, a starter home house. Didn't have it. It started out that way, and then I thought, oh, I could do this, I could do that, I could do that. And then I added landscaping, and it just got bigger and bigger. I'm like, you know what, whatever. I'm going full out. I don't care how much it costs. I'm going to put it here, right here, but only base game and cats and dogs. If you guys have laundry day stuff, you can actually put laundry in here if you want to. I just didn't put it in here because I wanted to have base game and cats and dogs. But in the future, if you guys want me to build houses with laundry, let me know. I will for sure put laundry in every build from now on if you guys want me to, especially because I love laundry in The Sims. Real life, not so much. Funny thing, I do this every like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, sometimes maybe a month. I have a lot of clothes, like way too many clothes than the average person should have. I know, I have a problem. Well, I wouldn't say I have a problem. I don't buy many clothes. Half of the clothes are bought by my parents. I just have too many clothes. Most of my clothes are just t-shirts and jeans, and I have a lot of jeans. Not really a lot of jeans. I have a lot of t-shirts, but they all fit me. Like, the amount of t-shirts that I have is kind of excessive, and they're either medium or small. I have larges, but I don't wear large. I cannot fit a large or an extra large or anything. I can only fit a medium and a small. And it's like my 6th grade shirt that I had in 6th grade. I am 22 years old, 23 years old. That shirt is so old that I'm like, it still fits me. I'm like, how is this possible? Luckily, I feel like I exercise a little bit. I would say walking and doing all these different things that I do for work counts as exercise. I do Dance Dance Revolution. I love dancing. I also love Just Dance. Even though I don't own it, I like dancing to it when I can in my own free time. So I do a lot of exercise. I just don't go to the gym because I don't have time for that. And 2, I'm just too lazy to actually go. So enough of that. Laundry, I love doing it in The Sims. Real life, not so much. I just literally take all my laundry that I have from my room, put it into my hamper, drive to my house. That takes 46 minutes to drive to my parents' house, drop off my laundry. The average college student, even though I know how to clean my clothes. My clothes are not that hard to wash. Jeans and t-shirts and underwear, and that's it. Like, honestly, I am the most simplest person when it comes to washing clothes. So I can wash them. I just don't trust my university laundry area because, first of all, it's used by multiple people. That's just very dirty. I'm pretty sure they clean it. I just don't trust it. I don't like it. I'd rather just drive 46 minutes to my house, do my laundry there, drive back. I don't care if I'm wasting gas. Gas is cheap here where I live. So it's worth it. And plus, there's free food at my house. So, it's a win-win for me. Clean clothes, free food, see my parents every now and then. It's a good time. So, shout out to my parents one time. You know who you are. They listen to all my videos. I'm pretty sure that they do. I'm pretty sure that they do. Because they like to talk about my channel to every single person that they know, which I'm proud of. And I'm happy that they do. Because they're proud of me. And so, I love my parents. Yes. You're great, Mom and Dad. Anyway, so like I said, I really love this build and I really like how it turned out. I believe it's on the 20 by 15 lot. 20 by 30. I'm not really sure. I haven't uploaded this house to the gallery yet as I'm doing this voiceover for the second time in a row because the first one that I did was very ranty and I didn't like it, so I scrapped it all. It's like 29 minutes of, you know, content that I have to voice over again, but it's totally fine. However, ranty voiceover, not the best. This one, however, is quite swell. And I just personally think that if I do my voiceovers, you know, at midnight, I'll do better instead of 10 p.m. because, you know, 2 a.m., 3 a.m. is when you know you're going to go loopy and it's actually kind of not the best time to do a voiceover. Majority of the time, it can be. It just depends on how you look at things. However, when I first started my channel, way back in the day when I did like speed builds all the time, I used to always record my voiceovers at 3 a.m. in the morning. Don't ask me why I would do that. Well, no. I would just stay up all day and not sleep. Like, half of the time, I just don't sleep. I get like 3 hours of sleep 3 to 4 hours of sleep. The most hours I've gotten to sleep was like 12 hours. And that was, last time I did that was when I did my 12-hour stream for my birthday on the 22nd of February, like 2 months ago on Twitch. After that stream, I slept for 12 hours straight. I was exhausted. And then I also slept for like 10 hours. My sleep schedule is so jacked up, whacked up, crazy that you honestly think that I'm literally a zombie or a robot who just does not sleep. You might be right, you might be wrong, who knows? I'll eventually work out my sleep schedule. I'll eventually work out my upload and stream schedule where I upload consistently and not miss an upload because I have a tendency of being stressed out when I don't upload a video. Majority of the time. Like, I want to upload Sims 2 videos all day, every day. The thing is, with Sims 2, I love it so much that I could upload it every single day if I wanted to. It's just, Sims 2 is like my child, and I don't want to rush or pressure or, you know, go crazy with my, you know what I mean? I don't want to, you know, rush my child. I don't want to rush things with The Sims 2. I want to make it good and clean and interesting that you guys will actually like it. Like my Sims 2 Pleasant View drama streams that I have all the time on random days of when I stream, it gets crazy. And the amount of times I have started drama with my own Sims is actually insane. But I also have my own little family that I started on my own free time. Whenever I have the time, I started this family in The Sims 2, and it's a very family-orientated family in Belladonna Cove. I have to build their house. It's gonna be like a starter, not really a starter home. It's gonna be a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom house, maybe. Not really sure just yet, but I'm just really excited to see how I can implement all the things with my storytelling of drama, with family-orientated stuff, with all the mods that I have installed, and see where I can go from it. But I might eventually just end up moving them into an apartment because I've never really experienced the apartment life a lot in The Sims 2. I was primarily more of a suburban builder, let's player, player in general, and ever since I had Apartment Life way back in the day, I played it for a while, but I wasn't really as interested in it because I've always had a family that lived in an actual like 2-story, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home, and I always liked it, so I didn't really have a purpose of living in the apartments, and that's why I don't live in the apartments in Sam as you know in The Sims 4. Eventually I'll get to that point one day in time when I, go back into the apartment life and apartment living, and now that I have all the mods in The Sims 2, I can, take out loans and banking online. Like, I have so many things with this family that I want to try out with you guys and show you how I do these things, especially with mod reviews, because I know you guys want to see them, especially in The Sims 4, and I have a few mod reviews planned. Like my first farm animal mod by Kawaii Stacy, I still have to review that one, and some other ones as well, and I'm just really pumped to for 2019, because in 1 month's time, I have 1 month left until I will officially be done with my junior year of college, and then I'll be a senior, and I can move on with my life of working wherever I want with the degree that I have, which is interactive digital media, which is basically UI and UX design, and I love UI and UX design. It's literally my passion. One day, I always had a dream ever since I was like a very little, tater tot. I always wanted to work for EA. Still my dream. And I'm gonna work my darn hardest to achieve that dream, to work for EA one day for The Sims. Like, my long life goal was either to work for EA in The Sims department, in that area at Maxis. Because I love The Sims. No matter what it is, I'll do it. And now that I've grown up and I'm more mature, I feel like I could work anywhere, like Skillshare or, Airbnb or Twitch. One of those places, or YouTube, whatever industry, like the entertainment gaming industry I want to work in, because I love video games, I love The Sims, I love being a designer, creating quirky, creative things like around topics or, things that I like, that I would like to see eventually in the future of this industry that we call the video game entertainment industry, stuff like that. So I don't know, I'm getting all my thoughts out there in this video. It might just be a little bit rambly, but that's totally fine. I normally don't talk about the build, so if you like watching speed builds that people talk about the build, I am not the one for you, because I don't have the patience or the time. I don't have the patience to really talk about the build, because I honestly, half the time when I build, it's all over the place, and I don't really have like a sense of structure when it comes to building. Like, I have a tendency of going room by room. Like this house right here, I went room by room. Like, I did the living room, and the living room was actually really cool because I started using this like red block that I got from I started using this red OMSP block that is so cool and so helpful when you're looking to clutter your houses. And I found it off of Avalyn's videos in her description, and she talks about it all the time in her videos, and it's so helpful. And if you guys want that red block, it's so simple, so easy. It's actually custom content, but the thing is, it helps so much when you want to like overly clutter or, make your houses more lived in, where it doesn't have to snap to the object, if that makes any sense. I really don't know what this object actually means. Avalyn makes it sound much easier when she says it. Like, when I say it, it just sounds weird. But essentially, it allows you to basically free place objects wherever you want without having to snap to an object. Like, I'm placing this red block onto the wall to place little objects onto the fireplace to make it more decorative, and I'm basically just sliding it over one, which is so interesting and so simple, and I kind of like it. So if you guys want it, I will leave the link down below in the description for you guys to check out, download, and use in your own builds. And again, I say it is custom content. It's definitely one of my recommends for builders if you're looking to clutter your houses even more than usual. I mean, I'm a clutter freak. I love clutter so much that I probably need to like tone down the color that I use in my builds, because everything that I get is from the debug menu. Like if you type in bb.show hidden objects in the cheat bar, you'll see all the objects that your Sims use, like a plunger, fire extinguisher, chopping board, cutting board, lettuce, apples, all the things that your Sims use on a day-to-day basis is all in the debug category that I think that everyone should use, whether you're building, whether you're not, or you're just doing a generic let's play and you want to have a sense of livable, lived-in qualities in your builds to make your let's plays more interesting and lived in? I don't know. Either way, this house was actually for a farmer that I had in mind for my save file, and he actually lives in this house, actually. He is a carpenter slash farmer slash, you know, painter enthusiast extraordinaire, basically. That's all he basically is. And he loves playing the guitar as well. He owns a nice little dog, and that's all of them, just him and his dog living in this house. And I did place a customized dog house in the backyard. I will have to, you know, there's a little pet bed inside of that pet house, and I have to move it over 1 block because where it's placed, it's actually being squished by a awning from cats and dogs. So I have to move it over one so all your pets can sleep in the custom dog house. And I do also have a pet bed on the 2nd floor in the main bedroom. So you have 2 options, bedroom or the outside. Like when I think of dog houses, I think of like suburban themed homes where some people have dog houses or pet houses for their dogs. Cats normally sleep inside, but sometimes you have a dog that, sometimes you have a cat who thinks they're a dog half of the time of their life and wants to sleep outside in the rain. I mean, I wouldn't know, but I've heard stories. So, yeah, you have options, indoors or outdoors, and I personally think I might implement those type of things more often since they are usable and functional, and I've tested out every single little thing in this build. So your sim can actually go up onto the 2nd floor all the way through from where the stairs are on the 2nd floor to the very end on where the garage, quote unquote garage, is at on the other side. So you saw it in the footage. It's all well worked, especially in the doghouse. I will work on that, and I'm pretty sure that the dog that he owns in this house cannot fit in that doghouse because the dog is a large dog and the pet bed is very small, but I'm not really sure. I never really actually tested larger dogs on like the small circular flat pet beds. I'm not really sure if they can actually sleep in that or not. I can't remember if they can or not. I might be wrong. Either way, again, I say you have 2 options, indoors or outdoors, and that's all you got. And personally, I was gonna end up putting another bedroom in here in this house, but then I realized I don't have enough room for that. And I was also going to put a basement, because I can fit a basement on the other side, where in the entrance area where the stairs are at, on the other side of it, I could put another set of stairs going down to the basement and adding a laundry area to it. So I might end up uploading this build a second time, one with laundry and one without laundry, with some extra features. Who knows? Probably just a laundry room, but by all means, you can do whatever you want with this build. By all means, whenever I upload it, it's still my creation, but you can use it however you want. You can renovate it, you can play in it, do whatever. Yeah, so I personally think that this is a good time to say that I love Sims for when it comes to building and how creative the community is, because I found, well, everyone in their mother, father, goose, duck, rat thing found this and saw it. It was trending on Tumblr. You probably already know what I'm saying already about. It's the dollhouse little creation by Smart Milk on Tumblr. It's a trend in the Sims community right now, and I personally love it and have so many ideas right now flowing through my head on the amount of doll houses that I want to make in The Sims 4. Half of them will be yellow. So expect your eyes to burn by looking at the sun for 5 hours straight without blinking. So expect that. I'm excited for that. Plus, it gives me a chance to utilize my certification in Photoshop a lot more, especially also build my color palette, post on my Behance, and, you know, work on my graphic design skills as I'm supposed to, because I have a very passion project in mind that I'm going to use for a project and program that I want to sign up for in the distant future after I graduate, because your boy is about to graduate next year and have a job. So I'm pumped up, ready to go for more exciting things for YouTube, Twitch, streaming, uploading, all the fun things. And if you guys have any advice that you guys want to share to the Spring Squad, let me know in the comments below, as always, especially either on Twitter or Instagram. And I want to eventually do a BitLife controls my Sims or a BitLife video, because I personally love BitLife. I'm a little bit obsessed. I'm not the most family friendly with BitLife, but we'll figure it out sooner or later, because the majority of my channel is actually no, my channel is actually family friendly. I'm still going to do BitLife because I love BitLife. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and actually wrap up this voiceover right here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments below, as always, of what do you thought of this build. Will you guys be using this build in your own personal gameplay? Are you going to be downloading the save file in the distant future when I upload it? And especially, like I always, give this video a like, make sure you comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys all in the video next time. That's not my intro. That's not my outro. Oh, that's a weird outro for me to say. I don't like saying please subscribe and like. That's just ew, ew, I don't like that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments below, as always, and I will see you guys all in the very next video. Bye. Now that's my outro. Perfect. See you later. See you. It's 1 AM. Oh my gosh, I need to stop. Anyway, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys all in the very next video. Bye! Thank you.